Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness Portugal campaign. So in the last episode we did some stuff, but maybe even more importantly I guess is the way that that episode ended. It cut off a little short simply because I ran out of hard drive space, so I guess I can just start this off by going over the things that you guys didn't get to see in the last episode. I think the main thing was the fact that I decided to invade Haiti, and the reason for that is that the reason that I came up with for that is because I want another state to build industry in, and for kind of what surprised me when I conquered Cuba was that rather than turning into a colonial province, it turned into an actual state. And what that means is that I can build industry in it, and that's awesome because we really need to get our industry score a little higher. Because it's kind of low, actually. So yeah, that's something. Yeah, get a prestige there. That's nice, I guess. Okay, so this castle's barely justifying seems to be going very nicely. So I guess we can just ignore that for now. You know what? Let's actually just quickly. Okay, we just got 8.90 for me. That's really not that much considering we are doing a conquest. But yeah, what I wanted to do is I wanted to decrease the influence that the Americans have on Haiti, so that they don't come in help. They don't come to help the Haitians. Haitians? What do you really call these people? I don't perfectly know. Whatever. You know what I mean. So that's that. Another thing I did, I read a lot of the newspapers. Nothing really interesting stood in there. It was mainly just, oh, new dinosaur discovered. Oh, amazing. And so yeah, that's something I guess. And probably one of the most interesting, if not the most interesting thing that I noticed in the end of that episode that you guys didn't get to see. Let me just quickly grab my navy, wherever that is. Oh shit! Confederate anarcho-liberals. 32,000 of them. It's actually really bad, because if they conquer this place, then the Confederation of North Angola becomes independent, and they're a civilized nation. So it would cost me a lot of infamy to get them back, and I don't want to do that. So I guess I have to send some troops over there. Do I have any troops in Africa? Yeah, I actually do have that. So let's just send them over there and kill those rebels. Yeah, when you talk about revolutions and independence, this I noticed in the last episode. Australia has gained independence. It has become a bourgeois dictatorship, which is basically what happens when the anarcho-liberals take power. These guys, Partido Radical, or they're not called that in. Oh, hello, we can do social reforms. Let's totally do that. Let's do healthcare. As always, it's free and it increases population growth and immigration attraction. So there's nothing wrong about that. Oh, we can also spare some guys. But yeah, back to Australia. So I was kind of thinking that I wanted to attack Australia and maybe, annex a part of it. But if I remember correctly, they... oh, wow, they're not actually sphered. I thought they were. Maybe... okay, now I'm confused. I very much clearly remember that the Australians were getting sphered by the British. Yeah, they're currently getting sphered, but they're not actually sphered yet. I think I see what happened. In the last episode, they were not actually a bourgeois dictatorship. They were an absolute monarchy, I think. But you can see how the rebels are taking over their country. So what I guess happened is the fact that they had a second revolution or something like that. Because you see they have 0 military power, so they're not actually able to, defend themselves from any revolutions. And for those who don't know, when a nation falls to a revolution, what is going to happen is that every sort of foreign relations that nation had is going to be sort of cancelled, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm guessing that's what happened with Australia over here. So now suddenly, all of a sudden, they're suddenly an option for annexation again, or not annexation. To demand a province from them. Wouldn't that be cool? Owning a part of Australia. In the last episode I was discussing conquering Queensland from the Australians, simply because I think that would be the one that would look nicest on the map. As well, it has two provinces with tropical wood, and as I have discussed a million thousand, God knows how many times in this Let's Play, tropical wood is awesome, so I really want to get myself some more of that. Any opportunity to get tropical wood is worth taking, in my opinion. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and start influencing Australia. Because at the current rate, the British are actually going to beat me. They're going to make them friendly again. So there's actually a chance that we might, unless we decide to invade them now, but shit, we're already doing one in Haiti, so I guess that's not happening at the moment. But we'll have to get back to Australia. I really feel that Australia has some nice potential. Ooh, Lunda just got occupied by rebels. That's really bad, actually. Ooh, we can create a protectorate. Let's do that. Boom! Another part of Africa is colonized. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's just do this one, just to make the map look a little nicer and firmly green. But yeah, back to the navy. Oh, so yeah, I remember now. I sent it over here because I wanted to defeat the rebels. I'm actually just going to keep this army here as a sort of defense force to defend from any potential rebels. I think I'm just going to give up on the Equatorians, or whatever you want to call them, simply because I don't know. I don't feel like going up there and helping it. I don't even think I can. Or I can, but in order to do it, I will have to like put the guys on the boat, sail them all around the coast here, and then land over here. And I need my boats elsewhere right now for the invasion of Haiti. So yeah. And I think that's it. Can't remember anything else as special happening. Ooh, we're going into depth. It's not that. That's not too nice. Discredited. No shit. I actually think I really need to increase my relations with the British, because I've been so hostile to them. Not hostile, I guess, but I've been very I've been fighting over a lot of shit. I mean, did not mean to go into that. I meant to go into here, increased relations. Get those. I at least want them over minus. That sounds like a plan or whatever. So that's something. Yeah, there was one last thing I was discussing last episode, and that was the idea of putting the socialists into power. Even though they have pacifism, which is a really terrible policy in this game, because it is it basically reduces your ability to fight others. But as you can see, you get less supply consumption, which basically makes your troops cheaper to keep up. And since we are monarchy, we can simply just change back to the monarchists or the reactionaries once war is upon us. And they also have some nice. The socialists have some nice things that I want, such as full citizenship. The reason why I want full citizenship is because it increases assimilation rate, which I believe is going to increase the speed that Cuba becomes Portuguese. You can see some Portuguese people have already gotten over here. 7% people, and it's really not that long ago we conquered this place. So the Portuguese culture is spreading fast over here in Cuba. I wonder though if it. Yeah, you can see that there's now also a tiny bit of I guess not Portuguese culture in. I guess it's only this one. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the Cubans. No, it's Africans. Huh. Well, that makes sense. You know, that happens today too. Africans from the colonies coming to Europe to. Oh, well, isn't this just nice? The fucking Confederation of North Angola gained its independence. Fuck. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to try and sphere them. They shouldn't be a threat. They're civilized, right? Yeah, they are. Shit, that's annoying. Because that's not going to... If I want to reconquer them at this point, then basically what's going to have to happen is I have to do the... I have to use the Conquest Castle's Belly, and that's so fucking expensive, so I don't want to do that. I mean, there's a chance that we get lucky, as we did with Haiti. And Cuba, for that part, actually, too. We've actually been really lucky when it comes to our Castle's Bellies in this game. I like it. Why are the French moving troops through here? I hope they don't have any interest of conquering the place. Not that I really care, to be honest. I don't think they have any good resources. They have some coffee. But is coffee that valuable? I think it is kind of valuable. What? Oh wow! It's not. It's actually not valuable at all. It's actually really not. Huh. How about tropical wood? Tropical wood is not in high demand? I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Rubber, though, is in high demand. Okay, is there any rubber provinces in the world? Okay, I guess we need to get working on turning our tropical wood from tropical wood over to rubber production, or you know, that kind of stuff. I think we need a certain technology to do that. Let's take a look at technology. I think it's in industry. Nitroglycerin, rubber production. I think it's this. That it's sort of it makes it possible for rubber to happen. So I guess with the next technology we're going to get after we have gotten this one is the rubber technology. And then we can, once we research more industrial tech, we can start building cars and shit. And once that happens, then our money should improve a little bit. At least that's what I hope. Oh, we can now annex Haiti. Perfect. Where is our boats at? Here they are. Okay, so we're gonna take our armies, put them on the ships, like so. I'm actually gonna sail the ships down here. The reason why I want to do this is because I want to have them. I don't want to sail them across the Atlantic Ocean because they're gonna take a lot of attrition from doing that. It's gonna take a little bit more while. A little bit more while. Wow, really? Fucking really? English, man. Yeah, we can wait a little bit longer before we attack them. I would like to get my boats over here. Oh, they're here. Okay, that was fast. Okay, fuck it. Let's just declare war. Conquests. Oh, we actually have an ally. I forgot about that. Well, we lost our ally in the Confederation. That's kind of sad, I guess. But, you know, not much I can do about it. Oh, hello! They just popped up an army out of nowhere. Or not nowhere, I guess. I'm guessing they mobilized, or maybe they actually had some troops. To be honest, I didn't pay attention. Which I guess I should have been doing, but I didn't. To be honest, paying attention is not my big strength. Oh man, this is so lame. We still have like a fleet consisting of wooden ships, and it's 1887. Really, we really need to get our shit together and start modernizing our navy a bit. That's what I feel, anyways. Low subsidies, sure, whatever. Social reform is not that big of a deal. That kind of shit. Yeah, our economy is going to hell now. We are taking a lot of loans. The only issue really is that I don't know how much loans you can take before you go bankrupt. Going bankrupt basically means that you shit you are basically investing money in is going to get cancelled, and you are also going to lose a bunch of prestige. And I think also people in the rest of the world are going to be pissed at you. But on the brighter side, all your loans will get deleted. That's nice. Let's actually do some... we need to take a look at our industry. Because our steel factory failed miserably. Let's just close that, or destroy it, whatever. I feel like we need a new factory over here, but we can't really buy anything at the moment. But I guess we can do some... We can encourage some workers and that kind of shit. Where's Cuba? Okay, so Cuba doesn't actually have any industry yet, and for some reason my retarded capitalist decided it would be a good idea to build a fucking weapons factory, and that never works. In the history of mankind, I've never seen that work. But I mean, look at this shit. This is just failure of the month. I hereby declare this factory to be a failure. You know, something like that. But this is interesting though, the fact that our canned food factories are doing so well. I didn't really expect that, but oh well. Okay, let's get some clergymen in here. Are we encouraging with something else? Yeah, we're encouraging workers over here. Let's actually not do that. We don't have any good factories here yet, so I don't think we want to do that. Let's instead encourage... this province is nicely balanced, I guess, so let's not care for that. This one is also nicely balanced. I guess we can just, you know, encourage more workers, really. In a province that needs it, I guess we can encourage someone here. They have a decent chunk of clerks. That should be nice. Okay, nice. Let's keep going. Keep going with our conquest of Haiti. Oh yeah, swearing and shit. I don't really see the point of adding these people to my sphere. I mean, they're going to fall to a revolution very soon. But you know, I guess I can get the bonuses that I get from them while we wait. Can I cannot. I guess I have to increase my own opinion before I can start decreasing the British one. That makes sense, I guess. Because we're not losing that much money, or we actually are losing quite a bit of money. Oh, Annex Haiti, perfect. Okay, so we should now be earning a little bit more money. There we go. I'm just gonna have everything on 0 at the moment, just while I wait for the my economy, or to get some cash basically, so I can pay off the loans that I got under this war. Okay, 15,000 in a garrison over here. I don't know if that's really necessary, but 15,000. I'm actually just going to leave the 8,000 or the 9,000 that were here before. And then I'm going to take all the others and sail them back to somewhere else, some other place, I guess. I don't know. I'll guess I'll just put them back in Europe. I guess they can find something to do there. I guess they can hunt some rebels or something like that. Nope. Don't cross the fucking ocean. How many times do I have to tell you that? No. Oh. Like that, and then that. There you go. It's not that difficult. Okay, now let's get the thing I kind of wanted, the organic chemistry for the rubber. At least I think this is the technology you need in order to get rubber. Okay, sign the Geneva Convention. I'm not gonna do that. What is this? Migrants have been moving in large numbers through our colony on the Cape, on their way to the newly incorporated town of Johannesburg on the edge of Witwatersrand Mountains, where a major gold rush is taking place. The massive influx of foreign residents to the area is causing trouble along our borders, and this might be a valid excuse to end the independence of these pesky fringe states. Portugal gains conquest casus belli. All countries that have this one, I can conquer them. Well, I can conquer them now. I have been talking about this event that pops up. Are anybody? Nope, nobody's influencing them. So I guess we can go ahead and invade them and get the gold province of Johannesburg for ourselves. So yeah, that sounds like a plan. Also, let's establish a protectorate there, as well as establishing a couple of new ones. I guess we could march this army down. Question is how, I don't know how long our casus belli is going to last, and didn't we have a adage? Okay, that's not a big deal. How long have our boats gotten? Are they back in Europe yet? Yeah, they are. Okay, let's fuck it. Just send these troops down to around Africa to this place. I think actually that's going to be faster than the guys over here are going to be able to get down. How long does our casus belli last? Conquest. Let's see. Show wars, casus bellis. That's still lasting for a little while, so we can wait. The Clan War really kills your economy in this. Yeah, band. Whatever. The Austrian-Prussian Brothers War. But instead of fighting Austria, they are fighting the British, which, you know, makes a lot of sense. Not really, but you know what I mean. Oh, these guys actually made it. Huh. Okay, then I guess we'll have more troops than we actually need to conquer the place, which I guess is nice for us. Let's go ahead and conquer them. Conquests. Next Transvaal, and let's start just blobbing our troops into their place. Something like this. So they're sending their army out to defend their capital. That is understandable, I guess. We are losing a lot of money. Not nice, not nice. More socialists, the more conservatives. Conservatives are kind of boring. They don't really... Oh, no, fuck you and your occupation. Die. Thank you. Let's just conquer Johannesburg. They must learn to be responsible, or whatever that event was. Keep getting it. I keep getting it, and I keep ignoring it. This is something I kind of dislike about this game. Why do we get a bunch of these cut down to size casus bellis, but to be honest, it really doesn't... I have fought against the Omadians once over that issue, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's not going to give you huge advantage to do it against a country like that, and so I wish the game would allow you to get sort of free conquest casus bellis, because that's really the only casus bellis that really matter in my opinion. So yeah, got some unemployment. That's not nice. Okay, we got that technology. Now let's do rubber production. Yeah, whatever. Allows dye, allows fuel refinery, but we don't have any oil yet though. I don't know what technology you need in order to acquire oil. Thomas steel. Mart steel, alloy. Stainless steel, I don't think it is in here. Here maybe? Tractors. Tractors though. That's really nice. Improving our farming to give us more cash, our population growth, and all those nice things. All these modern things. Where's cars? I can't remember what you have to research in order to get cars. Fordism, I think it's that. Airplane. Industrial. Doesn't really say it anywhere. Oh. I got a comment recently on one of my videos telling me to research some of these commerce technologies, which I guess I should do. He told me it would really improve my economy, and that's nice, I guess. Ooh, I actually want to get this one before I get that one though, because it gives us more precious mine size, and that's going to improve our income. So, but I really want to do stock exchange, simply because it's... Then we can tax the poor a little bit more, and I mean, the poor, they can handle some tax, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Let's actually repay our loans. As many of them as we can. Oh, we could actually pay them all. Now we're just gonna have to quickly see if we can conquer this place, so that we can end this war and get our income back on track. So yeah, meetings not allowed. No. Let's just let them be liberals. I don't care. That's as I have mentioned 1,000 times before. That's what I like about being a monarchy. It doesn't really matter what the people believe, because regardless of what they believe, they will. You can just choose whatever you want from them, or you can decide whatever you want, something like that. Because they won't accept an annexation quite yet. They should maybe give me an offer before. Oh, we just got the rubber technology. Now the question is if the events that trigger that turns tropical wood from tropical wood into rubber. I don't know when they are going to pop up, but it should happen sometime. Sokoto, and I guess that's my African army. I guess all these armies are Africans fighting for the glory of Portugal. Yes. But yeah, let's try and put the socialists in power. Oh wow! Okay, that actually improved my economy a lot. Not that I'm completely sure why that happened, and oh no! Okay, fuck these factories. And what? What is happening to this? Why are my factories failing all of a sudden? Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to expand the ones we already have. so that once these people in the factories that are losing a lot of money basically get kicked. Level 4, are you shitting me? And the factory is losing money. Okay, let's also increase that one. We need to keep an eye on our money though. We earn a lot of money though. You know what, I'm actually just gonna earn all these monies at the moment. I know we are not funding our education as much as we should. Wow, why does it tell us that we're losing so much? Oh, there it is. Oh, we're actually still earning a shit ton of money, even though we are barely funding anything. Oh, so I guess funding the socialists was a good idea. I'm not sure though. Why did this all of a sudden happen? And why did my factories all of a sudden go so badly? What's the main difference between the policies of the parties? So pluralism, state capitalism and state capitalism, that's the same, so that shouldn't be a difference. Free trade and free trade, that's nothing different. Limited citizenship and full citizenship, that's... So the only difference are these three, but they shouldn't really impact our economy. But yeah, one thing I want to check, Haiti. Yeah, look at that. Haiti is not a colonial province, which means, oh fuck you Poland, we can build factories here, and there's actually already a factory here. A winery, perfect. Wineries make a lot of money. Yeah. Let's actually start influencing the Colombians. The reason why I want to do that is because I want to... I would really love to conquer Panama, because, I don't know, I think it would look kind of cool, or something like that. And I think if we could build the Panama Canal, that would help us expand our influence over the world. Yeah, something like that. Shit, I actually gotta stop this episode very soon, because I have a very important test tomorrow. It's actually, I think it's called a finals. I actually didn't mention that in the in a recent Shogun 2 Total War Let's Play video I made. Yeah, failed to, no shit. Poland has been trying so hard this game to get independence, and yet they haven't gotten shit. Kind of feel sad for Portugal, but oh well, what can you do? Okay, let's upgrade one of our ports. And I guess we should also go ahead and build a... let's research the tax thing that I wanted. Let's also go ahead and build ourselves a new factory in one of our provinces that need it. Yeah, look at that. A lot of unemployment in Extremadura. I guess they could handle... They wouldn't mind having a new factory. So the general idea of wine is doing good. Wine and liquor. Luxury furniture is also doing nice. So I guess we can do one of those. Let's see, what can we build anyways? Machine parts. I always expect machine parts to go really well, because it usually is in very high demand. Yeah, it is. So do we have any of those? We don't. Okay, yeah, I guess we could make one of those. Let's build it over here actually, in Transvaal, because Transvaal is... Oh, it doesn't actually have that many workers. Oh, it has a decent little chunk of them. So we... and they're going to get kicked soon, because their industry is failing. So I guess they need something new to work on. Let's see, we can afford a little bit more industry, so let's build some more industry. Let's build something more on Cuba. Let's build a luxury furniture one on there. And we also need one over here. Let's build a... So what do we have here? Extremadura. Okay, so glass factories. I guess we would want some... either a liquor distillery or a winery. Extremadura. Where is that anyways? Extremadura. Duro... There you go, Extremadura. What do they produce here? Mainly grain and some fruits, so I guess it doesn't really matter exactly where we decide to build. What we decide to build, either winery or... but I think wine is a little better than liquor. High demand. Liquor, that's also high demand, but the price of wine is better. Let's spread the Portuguese wine to the world, yes. Spill it over here, since they are producing fruit. And I think they get a bonus from that. Okay, now let's just keep saving up money, so that we can build more ports. How are we doing on our capitalists? Because they're expanding our railways. That's really nice, so that we don't have to do that ourselves. How are we doing on railways, anyways? We should actually research some more railway technology, really. I think that would work. Oh, hello. We can spread our influence. Nice. Okay, let's influence these people here. Make them understand who is the boss. Honduras, can we do? Let's do that. Oh, we can actually add them to our sphere. Yeah, I actually think I'm just going to do that because I don't believe I'm ever going to want to conquer them. There's nothing here for me, really. I mean, look at that. That's it's a really sad, tiny population. It's not the smallest population, but it's not particularly big. Let's take a look at this. Maybe this has the smallest population. Oh, that's actually have a decent chunk of people. Yeah, of course, Yan Mayen. Wow, they have actually 1,000, almost 2,000 people now. That's interesting. In the beginning of the game, they usually have I think they have 15 people, 15 adult males, and in total like 50 people live here. I actually tried to play a campaign as Yan Mayen. As you might expect, that didn't exactly work out. Because you can see the Yan Mayen actually has a core there, so that's a little fun fact for those who didn't know that. So in theory, you can play as Sweden, and then you can release Yan Mayen, and instead of clicking OK, you can click play at. I can do that as well, actually. The way you do that is you go into release nations, and let's say I wanted to release Santa Domingo. God knows where that is, but so if I were to click release nation, then instead of clicking OK, I would click play as, and then the nation would be released as an independent nation. So yeah, but I mean, the usual strategy when playing a tiny little nation is to ally a bigger one and make them conquer something for you. For example, when I played as Baden, I think I showed that off in my sort of preparation episode for this Let's Play. Then I kind of showed off the way that I had my Baden Empire, and the way I created that was that I allied myself with Austria, and then I basically declared war against Tunis in order to conquer them. And since Austria were my allies, they joined the war and conquered Tunis for me. And once that was done, I went ahead and conquered Morocco. So that was my little campaign as Baden. A little interesting campaign there. But I stopped playing it though, because playing as a German miner is not that fun, simply because once the Prussians get their shit together and start forming... hello, Jacobin rebels. Okay, I guess we already had troops there, for a reason. Yeah. Because once the Prussians start forming Germany and shit, then they will, you will be annexed by them, and then basically your game ends, and that's kind of boring, you know, so, yeah. We can, okay, so I think I'm just gonna wait until we have finished these two colonies, and then I am going to end the episode, actually. Ooh, nice, we can tax our people more, fuck yeah. So we're taxing these guys are very little, and there's, you know, reason for that, I hope you guys understand. Capital for investors, factory costs. Guess this is nice, going to make our tax efficiency, factory tech. All these technologies are really cheap. They take barely any time to get. So I guess we can. I think I'm just going to take a couple of these very basic commerce technologies. Because you can see they get researched very fast, and they give you these tiny little bonuses that I might as well get. You know, we can increase our opinion in Persia. We can do the same in Venezuela. That's nice. Oh, our military score just dropped. I guess that's because we adopted a pacifism policy. We can add them to our sphere, which should mean that we should be able to decrease the influence of the British, which means that when the time is right, we can start invading them. And what I want to take this province, because I think that would look kind of cool, because then you would have French Guyana, British Guyana, and then not really Portuguese Guyana, but it would kind of be in the same general area, so I would kind of have the I don't know, I think it would look kind of cool. I'm not sure really, or I am sure. I do believe that that would look nice. I don't think we can do any more conquest though, from the Venezuelans. Or maybe I'm not going to take that area. Maybe I would want to take this. I don't know. What's the most populated area? 30... yeah, Venezuela is not that populated really. Yeah, I don't know what would be nicest to take. I guess what I could do if I decided to take this place, I could... If I were able to get Colombia out of the sphere of the Americans, then I could maybe conquer this one and then this one, so that I would have like a decent colonial holding in South America. That would look kind of nice. For those who haven't noticed, that's kind of important for me. That the borders look nice. Yes, we got some liberation movements going on here. Just gonna suppress them. I don't want any freedom for my people. No, can't have that. They need to be a proper Portuguese colony. You can see the Portuguese are already invading the area. That's nice. Already 14% Portuguese people. Look at that. 19% Portuguese. I like it. I really hope that at one point there will be so many Portuguese people over here that that it would show up on the map. I think that would look really cool. Do we have gotten any? Yeah, you can see we have been getting some sort of immigrants as well from our I think it's from either Africa and maybe it's the Caribbean as well. I don't know exactly where we are getting it from, but you know, we are getting some immigration to Portugal as well. How close are we? We're going to be able to create a protectorate very much soon. Let's just do that. Oh, we can sphere Australia. Oh, there we go. Boom and boom. So yeah. Let's celebrate, guys. We just finished the Scramble for Africa. It only took 1 million episodes, but I guess it was worth taking our time doing it, because look what we have achieved. We have a huge part of Africa. I've never gotten this big a chunk. I guess the main reason why we got so much was that we were able to, or I think it is because the great powers such as France and Britain, which were the main other colonizers, or I guess the only other colonizers really in the area, they were fighting each other all the time. So they were busy fighting each other while I was busy, you know, conquering Africa. So I think that's what happened. I don't see. Ooh, Madagascar is actually still independent. And they're not actually sphere. That's actually a good candidate for a conquest, because they produce tropical wood, which can be put into rubber, and you know the story. And they also have quite a big population, a decent population at least. So we could maybe recruit some troops. Can we recruit them? Yeah, we can actually start recruiting a little bit more men in Africa. So let's actually just do that straight away. Get some Masi infantry and some Sidama infantry. Fuck yeah. What's the point of an army without your Sidama infantry, you know? Oh, hello, the Jacobins are conquering Australia, so maybe we will see a democratic Australia, who knows? Hopefully that will happen though, because then we can invade them. And I would like that, very much so. Just increase our opinions, because, you know, why not, really? So yeah, I guess now we have to start deciding whether or not we want to start creating states in Africa. I'm thinking that I guess I might want to do that in areas such as this. This is a really wealthy area. It's got high population and it's producing coal, tropical wood, you know, some good resources that I want to have. And I think making them a colony is going to make them more profitable. And we have quite a chunk of colonial points. But before I start, you know, using them for that, I think I want to finish off my conquests of this little area over here, Zanzibar and shit. So I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode. Invade Oman and establish them as a protectorate or as a colony, whatever. You know what I mean. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness, the Portugal campaign. And until next time, bye.